Hey guys, welcome back to Eversoul. In today's video, we have a pretty big update on the event. They're changing it, which is a really good change. Honestly, I didn't have an issue with the way the event was personally, but it's getting better. So I'm always happy for things to get better. So we're going to take a look at the post, and then I've updated the spreadsheet. We're going to update and show you guys what I think free-to-play will realistically obtain during the event. And then we'll jump over and take a look at the shop, what we can get from the shop. So here's the post. Hello saviors, this is Kim, the chief producer of Eversoul. We apologize for the New Year event that was newly added, causing a bit of inconvenience, especially regarding the gold dream pouch supply, which is your in-game currency for the event. Originally, Naya's Dream Shop was not designed in a way to consider the New Year's event packs available from the cash shop, and this is why we made a big item selection for you to choose from, for you to choose which items to exchange for. Sorry, that wording caught me out and I just started auto-filling it myself. So when they say that, I don't know what they mean by that, because normally these type of events are designed with event packs in mind. It just makes logical sense. Like it gives whales a reason to spend. But if you still get a good amount of currency, free-to-play can still get a lot. So I don't know if that's a typo or they genuinely weren't thinking of spenders, because I mean it still is a game that you got to make money in. So I don't know. Anyway, however, we realized that our saviors could have seen this differently, and we decided that limited items that can only be claimed for a limited time should be more easily obtainable. Honestly, it's a good thought. I agree. I like it when the items are, one, from the event shop is cool, but two, if you can just get them and not have to think about it, and it's just the event shop's its own thing, and then these are the bonus, that would be even cooler, which kind of they are now when you compare it to what it was. In order to increase the amount of gold dream pouch you can attain, we'll apply the following changes. The first change, daily number of tries of Corrupt Official Chloe Challenge will increase from 3 to 5 times. So you can do the boss 5 times now. That's a big change. That is a big change. And then secondly, we're going to get 100 gold dream pouches every day in the mail. So they're just going to chuck 100 in the mail every day for 20 days, a total of 2,000. So this, what do they got here? This new measure will allow you to get around 9,000 gold dream pouches during the event period, which is equivalent to 200,000 damage. I don't know how they got that, but okay. Inflicted on the event boss. Is that meant to be 200 mil? I don't know. Ignore me. Don't worry. It's not a big point to the video. And this is also enough supply for you to get both of the limited costumes and 4 special objects. Details on the actual daily count increase will be announced shortly in the future. Okay, well, here's the update. Let's go over here to the spreadsheet. So when we look at it, boss damage, the boss damage and the GDP per run stays the same. We're now up to 5 runs, so we've just multiplied these by 5 to give us these results. Now, if you're still not sure on the boss, I uploaded a video last night covering the boss. Jump and check that out. Free-to-play should easily be able to obtain 2 million. Even if you just started today, I feel like on day 1 you could almost obtain that if you just use a decent mercenary. So that should be a thing. 2 million should be very, very reasonable. Even if you miss out for the first day, I've accounted for that as well, because the event is 21 days long. We're on the 21st day of the event, or the first day of 21, however you want to look at it. So I've only accounted for 20 days in here. So the first day is like a scratch off the board. It never happened. I'm trying to be conservative on my estimations. So dailies, we're going to get 60 per day at over 20 days, which is 1,200. Then, like I said, 2 million damage should be very, very achievable for a lot of players, which is going to give us 300 per day. Now at 300 per day times 20 days, that's going to give us 6,000. And then we got the bonus in the mail coming, which is 100 times that by the 20 days, that gives you 2,000. The total free to play will get, in my mind, is conservatively, once again, this is conservatively because you can definitely go above this on the boss damage, but conservatively, I think free to play will be able to get 9,200. Keeping in mind, I also deleted a whole day off of these two things. So 9,200 conservatively is what I think free to play will realistically be able to obtain. So let's jump over into the event and have a look at what we got. And this is where, you got 20 days and 1 hour until close. Dude, I got to do more pushing. I still got mercenaries to use. Shit. Okay, so let's go back into the Naya's Dream Shop. and take a look. Now, when we look at these skins, keep in mind we get 9,000. The two of them are going to be 3,000, which means if you want to get both of the skins, you're still going to have 6,000 left over, which is pretty solid. 6,000 can get you all of these bad boys to increase your AFK loot supply. And then you can still get one of these, or 6,000 can get you 3 copies of the units. Now, alternatively, if you're someone who doesn't care about the skins, you can not get the skins, and you can get 4 copies of units. So you can get 4 copies of these guys if you want to skip the skins. And then you can also get one of these. Or alternatively, you can get all 4 of these for 4. And then you got 5 left over, which means you can get 2 of these. And then you'll have 1,000 left over to spend elsewhere. But like I said, that was a conservative estimate. So realistically, I feel like you're going to be able to get all 4 of these plus one of the skins if you want one of the skins, which will take you up to 5,500. And then you can get 1 copy of these up to 7,500. And then realistically, you should be able to get 9,500 if you're pushing hard, and you get 2 copies. So you can get 1 skin, 3 of these things, and 2 copies is pretty solid in my opinion. I think it's quite solid. And realistically, you might even be able to get up to 10,000 of the points, which would give you 5 copies of heroes. So there's a bunch of different ways you can play it. I still haven't done the math on all these different things. I still haven't done the math on these. I got to sit down later and have some time and calculate, 15 gold as loot per minute, I'll try and do it based on like chapter 15 AFK loot versus these, and see how many days you would have to have these for to make up and be in profit compared to just buying these and exchanging these. I will do that math at some stage. It ain't right now, but just so you know, you will have a lot of stuff. Me personally, I'm just saving my my currencies from the event, and until I decide exactly what I want to do with it. We've got 20 days. There's no rush to exchange things. Just keep that in mind. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to wait. I'll do the calcs, work it out. It's to me at the moment, like obviously, if you want skins are always a fantastic thing. Copies are great. Eventually, you will get copies, and you'll eventually get these guys max, and you'll start pulling extra dupes. So I kind of lean in towards the long term because I want to play the game long term. If you don't want to play the long term, just get your characters or your skins and away you go. The rest of it seems a bit more whaley stuff, but like I said, I'll have to check the resources and stuff like that on exactly where we want to be at and what I want to get. Obviously, whales don't even need the copies. Whales probably don't have them 5-starred yet. But yeah, like I said, it's completely up to you. Just keeping in mind that with the this event, we do get a copy of each of them already. So what I'm leaning into is I currently have only the 1 copy of Chloe. I have 2 copies of Naya. Maybe I'll pick up 1 copy of Naya from the shop early on so that at day 10 I can get another copy of Naya, and that gives me capacity to get her to Legendary Plus, and then the 2 ascensions beyond that with fodder. So that's pretty solid. Obviously, you need 8 to get them to Origin. So, there is that need, but I will be doing a lot more summons before then. So who knows where the RNG falls. But that is the basics behind the event and the changes. Like I said, it's pretty solid changes, giving us a lot of extra currency, which does make it feel like, the skins are more of, compared to what it was, it's basically they're just saying, okay, we're giving you enough currency that you can get both the skins for free based on the changes we've made. And then you've still got the same amount just to buy other stuff. I think it's a pretty nice thing, and especially if you don't like skins, it means you can just get more progression stuff, which is fantastic. But anyway, guys, that is going to be it for this one. Thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing the next one. Cheers.